Hi everybody, I'm Phil Smy and welcome to my in-depth reviews of the Tai Lopez Business Accelerator Entrepreneurship Program. It's a mouthful. This is step number 11, Entrepreneurs and Investors. Let me divert, I'm taking a lesson from Tai here, let me divert instantly and say, when I started doing these, or said I was going to do these, I thought, I'll go through each step, make my, critique of what Tai says and make my own comments and whatever. And I quickly realized that some of these were just not really worth spending the time on. And this, incredibly, is one of them. Yes, entrepreneurs and investors. I'm going to whip through this because, you'll see. So the relationship that you have with investors is probably the best predictor of your success. That's what Tai says. He quotes this statistic that most solo entrepreneurs, that is people who go off, start their own thing, but never hire anyone else, never get anyone else involved other than themselves. So those solo entrepreneurs actually on average earn less than the average employee of a white collar job. So if you're not doing it for the money, then you've come to the right place. But if you're doing it for the money, how do you change that? Number one thing is you can't do it by yourself. We talked about that in other episodes. You need to get a team, and most importantly, an investor team. Now, some people don't do it with an investor. Some people do it all themselves, bootstrapped with cash, build and build, but eventually, usually, an investor comes in. I can't think of a company that, I can think of many companies that bootstrapped with their own cash, but I can't think of any company that made it kind of to the next level without getting an investor in. So build an investor team, build it before you need it, raise money when you don't need it so that you're sitting on some cash to push you through to the next levels as you go through these levels. Tai doesn't tell us how to create an investor team. Maybe that's coming up. Tai won't tell us the who, where to get your money. Kickstarters, investment firms, angel lists. He says, it depends on everyone's unique situation. I think it would be nice to get a little more than that. We're coming here for information like that. Maybe it's going to come up later, I don't know. Tai also says that bank loans and credit cards can count as investors. Personally, I do not count them as investors because the only terms they've got is pay us back a high interest rate. And secure, because these are secured. Bank loans and credit cards are secured debt. So it's investors are normally more unsecured debt. And he says that there's more stuff like that coming up later on about how to get the investors, and that's pretty much the end of the lesson. Yes, even my blathering on is only about 3 minutes or so. So yeah, nothing there other than to say build an investor team, build it now, raise money as soon as possible. Though we said in another lesson, don't do that. So there you go. Let's get on to the questions before I just repeat myself. Question number 1. Do you believe that it makes sense to get more capital behind you? Surely everybody believes that, but do you believe that it makes more sense to have money like investors behind you? Question number 2 is, do you need it now? Now, interestingly, no is the best answer here. No, I don't need the money right now. I'm going to go and raise it anyway because then I won't be so desperate. And question number 3, what can you do to not appear desperate? And his hint is to talk to more people. Which people he won't tell us, but to talk to more of those people, because presumably the more girls you ask out, the less desperate you look. Not sure totally about that, but That's it. Anyway, step number 11's over. Let's put it behind us. My name's Phil Smythe. This is the in-depth review of the Tai Lopez Business Accelerator program. We'll see you soon. Step number 12.